Why is it dark, bro? It's a little darker in here than it normally is.
Because I don't have the TV on.
Oh. Okay.
You're going blind.
I thought he was trying to get a little mood music in here. I don't know. A little mood light. Hey, baby. Hello, baby. You trying to put people to sleep? Because, the light.
Now it's bright.
What kind of box?
Just looked like promotional stuff from other clients and shit. We went ahead, we opened them up. It was sunglasses.
Oh, nice.
I was like, hey, and I put it on. I was like, they're like, yeah, there you go, Rick, got some serious. I was like, man, they're supposed to look like Lokes, but they don't feel like Lokes. You know, Lokes, the Cholo ones, and I took one. They don't look, but I was like, what the hell? I'm like, they fold up to like this small.
Oh, nice.
And they come with the only thing badass about it is it comes with a nice pouch.
Oh, nice.
Did
you keep them?
No, I just put them back in the box. I don't want this shit. We open up the next box and say, ooh, mints.
Mints. Dumbass. Yep,
Walk away with his pockets full of mints.
Is that a code for sex?
Welcome to another exciting episode of Critical Thinking Podcast. I'm your host, Rick the Rizzo, along with my co-host,
Sean, the Irishman, and our other co-host,
the Mig1. And for you humans, Magellus Majesticus.
Welcome to the gamer edition of Critical Thinking Podcast. We may hit you with news, trailers, and all reviews. All video game related to match your gaming needs. So buckle yourself in and get hyped for gamer related goodies. Right about now.
well, we have video game trailers for this time.
I can't believe it.
It's only a couple, because I could have gone in depth for a lot of them that are coming out, so I wanted to get something that was more recent. The first gameplay trailer.
Okay.
To say it that way. It was called Unknown Fate, which we really couldn't get into.
What's the difference between game trailer and...
Well, you have a trailer and then you have a gameplay trailer. This one was just straight gameplay.
Oh.
Specific.
So
I see that. Very specific.
We didn't really know what was going on, because honestly, it looked like a guy that died and he has an unknown fate, so he's trying to find his way through whatever the fuck he was at.
That's such a poor pun, Rick. I'll tell you what, Sean had the best line through that whole trailer. Your world has been hijacked by Minecraft. Because there were boxes everywhere, man. I felt like I had to take some LSD just to follow this fucking game. Big horses swinging on my face. There was a big fucking whale.
That flew over you, and you were like, what the fuck?
Like, instead of pink elephants, we got blue whales?
The blue whale.
Blue whale? That's
blue-ass whales floating through the sky.
No shit. And then the roads like all cracked.
And then the fucking bunnies.
Yeah, the bunnies look demonic. I don't know what the hell that other entity was supposed to be.
Yeah, it looked like a ghost of a girl or something. I don't know what the hell that was.
You're going to find out it's a Transylvanian. But no, it was just weird.
Yeah.
I mean, you made a good analogy or a good assessment where you said it looks like unknown faith. It looks like you went to hell, some personal fucking hell, and you got to try to get out. Yeah. But that's he must be some kind of drug addict or some kind of space case or just fucking retarded.
He just ate the wrong brownies.
No, I pardon my language, but that dude was fucked. If I wound up in that world, it's time to kill myself. Bam, a second time. Because I don't mind, but it's so goddamn slow.
Yeah, it looks like a slow game. I don't know if they're even like trying to get some action parts into it. It didn't catch you to keep going.
It's not enough to no, this looks like fuck it, we can't fix it, let's just make it look like everything's cracked. Yeah. Let's make some hands come on. Yeah, let's do bunnies.
And this is going to be one of those games that they get to the end and then they hand you the plate of brownies, and you guy eats the brownies, and he remembers, oh shit, that's how I got here, and you get the second game because he ate the brownies.
Well, you hit him. Because I don't need part 2 coming out.
So, like, I know it's coming out for the Switch, and it's just...
It's only on the Switch?
It's on the Switch.
That makes a lot of sense now.
But it made no sense to me. Like I said, I just think it's a guy that's died that's trying to find his way back. There might be an image of his daughter that's helping him go through this shit.
I think they're trying to go all like Final Fantasy or trying to go like...
No, Final Fantasy would throw off action right
Well,
away.
no, not Final Fantasy. One of those kind of games where you walk around and do shit like that. I think that's what the Switch is trying to do. Kind of go like Skyrim and shit. But at least Skyrim had a fucking action. This is like you're a fucking mime, like trying to figure out where the fuck you're going.
I think they're trying to hit like Gen Z. I think they're trying to hit this kind of weebish Gen Z. You know, people are into anime and are into the not the let's see what
Because the rabbits did look kind of interesting.
There's an emo-ish feel in there. You know, like post emo, kind of like what the Gen Z is now.
Who likes the fucking blue whale?
I don't know. Maybe that's for the environmental. Code for sex.
It's a blue whale. That's what I call mine, the blue whale.
Damn, not have sex anymore?
No.
Oh, the blue whale. I mean, shit. Just the next thing you know, it's blue balls.
I gotta start going to the Pendulum Club. That's a new game coming out.
Oh wow.
Anyway, I don't know. I probably won't get it for my Switch at all.
I wouldn't buy this fucking game if it was given to me.
I don't know, even for a download.
Wouldn't waste my internet. It does not appeal to me. The graphics, like I said, it was like shitty, chopped up looking. Well, it wasn't shitty. It just looked crappy to me. The graphics were good, but what they were trying to do was stupid. The best thing in the whole trailer was a fucking whale.
He's stuck on the whale.
I thought it was like that goddamn thing from fucking Avengers Part 1.
You know what it reminded me of was the whales in Treasure Planet. That's what it reminded me of. I was like, oh, Treasure Planet.
So I give this bitch a 4.
You know, that's what they should have done. Instead of making this damn game, they should have made Treasure Planet.
Nice.
It's like, personally, I don't think I'm going to get it at all. I know even if I got it to have y'all play it, I don't think y'all would enjoy it at all.
I'd throw it at you.
You're like, you wasted your money.
Like, it's almost enough to make me curious, but not curious enough to actually want to play it. Like,
would I walk in a GameStop and play it on their Switch in there just to see what it was? Fuck no, I just tell them, turn that shit off. That's how bad I think of this game.
Yeah.
What's that shitty game we always talk about that we would never want to buy? The Kyle was ripped on PlayStation 4?
Oh,
Bloodborne? Bloodbath?
Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Not Bloodborne. Not Bloodborne.
Bloodsport? No, wait a minute. No.
Oh my god, it was a shooter that came...
I remember the fucking horrible game. Oh my god, yes. The game that he played, I played.
Battleborn. That game looks better than this shit.
I was like, Bloodborne is one game that game's fucked up.
Well, there you go. But anyway, no, I would not buy this.
Yeah. Moving on.
They shit the bed.
All right, second game. This is where kind of Miguel's going to come in here a little bit. This is MLB The Show 19.
Oh, yeah, baby.
That's coming up in April, I believe. Or, no, end of this month.
Yeah.
End of this month it's coming out. Honestly, I mean, I'm talking... major upgrade on graphics on this one.
Oh yeah, they went even more detailed with statistics and all kinds of stuff in regards to now when your team wins a game, they get momentum fire. Your player gets momentum as well, which then helps the team momentum. They've added a lot more contributing factor. And it is true. If you watch an MLB game, they get hyped up based on the other players. And so it does invigorate the team when you win a tough game. Or you go to the Yankee Stadium and you beat the shitty-ass team there, as I'm a Sox fan. But the details... I mean, I don't have a smart TV like Rick does, or a 4K bitch, whatever he's got here. But on mine, it looks great. On Rick's TV, it looks fucking amazing. So it's one of those that it is going to, graphic-wise, is just going to blow your mind. And I like the fact that they're adding more to the gameplay, making it more for you nerds that like the statistics on the baseball type of side and like to see the numbers, and when you make a trade, you get to do this and you can pursue it and do this kind of way, or make your own team and all this kind of shit. Yeah, that's the shit that kind of it gets to me. I really like it, the gameplay has always been fun. I have the current one now, and you can play it with everything they got now, the sliders, but you can still switch it where you use the old school buttons, where you use the A or the X and you make the thing go up and you hit it and you tap it again rather than doing the little joysticks, because that's a little tough if you're not used to that. But it's a great game, and it's a great game to play. It makes it pretty much even for guys that don't know how to play versus people who do know how to play. If you have a decent team or teams, and the teams are almost like they're not even. They're kind of like legitimately like they're supposed to be.
Oh wow!
So I'm pretty stoked. I like the way it looks. I want to see what other stuff they add to it. They probably kept most of the same things: the home run derby. The older one has the Legends, where you play as Reggie Jackson and all those guys.
I wonder if they're going to bring that. They're probably going to bring that back in.
I think so.
Probably expand on it.
You can do the franchise mode. Now, I wonder if they're going to do it where you can play against each other online now. Probably.
Yeah.
But no, man, it looks really cool. And normally, when you buy your games like MLB, Madden, and the other basketball games, there's some tweaks and things to how they play and how they move. They may change some things and how the seasons or dynasties goes. This one is a major upgrade from the one they have now.
Yeah.
I'm talking like, because of the stats and everything else, it's more in depth. And it looks so freaking cool. I am getting this one. This is one of the games I am buying this month. Even if I got to sell a kidney. Rick, give me your kidney. And then you got to buy. I don't know if you get anything early if you purchase it early. But I need to get this one. Along with another game we'll talk about later. What's your take on it, Rick?
This one, like I said, I got the 18. I just started playing it since I finally finished Red Dead Redemption, which was an awesome game, by the way. Started playing 18, starting to get used to it and everything. It looks fucking awesome on my TV. But then when I saw 19, I was all like, should I have waited and gotten 19? I don't know, because the way, oh my God, the graphics were amazing. But like you said, that word,
statistics.
There you go.
Statistical, whatever.
Like, there's a lot of things that they're throwing on there. There's a lot of stuff that my nephew's going through on NBA Live 19 that I got for him for Christmas. And it's doing the same shit almost with this one. And it, it's kind of getting there where all the momentum and everything that's in there is going to be going great. Now,
it's EA Sports, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. EA Sports is doing some good stuff. Now, the rumor is they're bringing the college football game back.
Yeah.
And I always been my all-time favorite game of everything EA Sports has ever done. But yeah, the baseball game, it's going to be fun. Yeah. I think it's really good. If you don't ever play any sports games, I recommend getting the baseball game because it's a lot of fun. Even the home run derby is fun as can be.
Yeah. What about you, Sean? Would you take considering? I don't know how you are on sports games.
I'm not much of a sports game person. My favorite ever was the original NBA Jam on the Sega Genesis. It was so fun.
He's heating up.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you never forget that shit, and it was so fun to play in the 2-player mode and playing against each other, or even playing on the same team against the AI was a lot of fun.
You can buy NBA Jams on the PlayStation 4.
Really? Oh, damn, that's awesome. But this one, the graphics are so good that it's literally like making me want to play, because it's like, damn, like this looks so freaking realistic. This is like a walk in the park away from just like these being actual like people, the actual people in the game. It just looks crazy detailed, and those are the actual game graphics. It's not, they're not doing any cinematic kind of crap. That's what I love about where video games have gotten to the point that they don't even have to do like the cinematography scenes anymore. They can literally take gameplay and it looks that good.
That's why I definitely want to upgrade my PlayStation. I want to upgrade my TV because of the games that are coming out and how they look when they play on the fancier, on the nicer TVs. I mean, they're just out there. It's like just, damn, breathtaking. So, yeah.
We're going to stop living real life. It's going to be Wall-E.
Wall-E. Eva. We're going to be fat blobs in the chair. But your arms will be strong. The rest of your body won't be shit.
Well, fingers, maybe.
I have the strongest thumbs in the universe. What are we? What's that game? Ready Player One? No, I was going to say something else about MLB, but it's just really good. It looks really amazing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty stuck. And usually, like I said before, when you buy the newer games, the same sports games, they don't change a lot of things. They don't tweak a lot of things. But this one has a lot of tweaks.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited. I just hope they don't fuck it up like NBA 2K19 or 18, whatever it is, did the recent one, where the shooting mechanism is like off the fucking charts. You can't fucking make a bucket to save your life.
Damn.
They've made it too fucking hard. And as you progress through the season and you get to the finals, then it goes your chances of making a shot go from this to like this.
Wow.
So if you have the best team in the league, you got Kevin Durant, LeBron James, let's just say you got all the best players on your team, you're still going to lose because you can't make a fucking shot.
It's funny.
Oh, wow.
My nephew has both 2K19 and then he also has NBA Live 19. And he's playing NBA Live 19 a lot more than...
Wow.
Yeah. I bought 2K because I had 2K18, which was great. I was good at that. It was good to play. It was nice. The shooting mechanism wasn't too bad. It was hard, but it wasn't too tough. Braden, we played all the time, and the game's pretty good. Play on 19, you fucking hate it. So I bought NBA Live for $20. We played it. Braden's like, I love this game. This game's like way better than the other one, and it's competitive. And if you don't know how to play, because he was hanging in with me. We had our first game we played against each other. It went down to the wire. And we were playing some defense and we had some good moves in that game. It was a pretty good game. And I beat him. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy NBA Live a lot more. And it's a little bit more arcade feel. But this one, the baseball game has that baseball feel.
Yeah, it does.
Which makes it like, ugh.
It reminds me of actually going and being at the stadium. It's crazy.
Yeah. You remember back in MLB 15 or whichever one, it shows you the Red Sox. It does the picture, or I don't know which one it was. It does the, you know how they do cinematography, they do a little video beforehand?
Yeah.
This one showed you the video how the team came from behind and clinched the division in the last game of it actually had the fucking footage of the last game of the season when the team clinched it and how they clinched it. So you can watch, while it's loading up, it plays it for you. So you can watch the final couple at bats and the scores that helps the team get into the playoffs.
Nice.
It's freaking, and the crowd and everything, it just pumps you up. You're like, oh yeah. It's like, I know Nick probably does. When we play NBA Live, we got the volume up to 3 or 4 because you feel like, and we got the crowd on.
Yeah.
We cut down the special effects with the basketball and shit like that. So you hear the crowd like, if you're playing at home, you're like, defense. So yeah, that shit is awesome. That makes the game, to me, makes the game even better. And that's the thing I like about the show, and I'm hoping they add more into it because you get people in the stands yelling at you.
Oh yeah.
So the more they make it like the basketball and the football, the better it's going to be.
The ambiance is
incredible.
incredible.
That makes when you feel and you get the goosebumps, you know you're playing a good game.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's MLB 19.
I'm buying it. I give it an 8. I actually, since it's not an Oscar, I would give it an 8. The highest scale is 10. I still don't know because I haven't played yet.
Yeah.
So I give it an 8 just on the look. That's saying something to you.
Just saying, this is definitely go out and buy.
Yeah, I'm definitely buying it. I'll spend the $60. I'll just steal Rick's.
Like, I don't even pay $60 for games. I'm always trading in shit and
Stealing it.
Nice. The brown man.
So that's where they all went.
Listen, all right, the next one that we saw is one I'm looking for is the Vision 2. I know the open beta is out right now. I haven't actually downloaded to do it, but this one is not based in New York. The first one was in New York in the wintertime. There was a flu epidemic that caused everything to go to shit. Gangs were taking over everywhere, and you had to go in. You were called to the division. You go in, you had to stop everything. Well, this one now it's in Washington, D.C. I don't know what, it might be another epidemic or whatever, but the gangs and everything looks like have taken over again. And they called in the division, which you saw the graphics look amazing just for the cinematic part. So I'm wondering if they corrected a lot of the stuff that they didn't like from the first one. I enjoyed the first one. I still love it. There's a lot of people that are a big following on it. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see what's new content on it and everything like that because they have the Dark Zone, that's where it's online and that's where everybody's there and everybody fights each other.
Oh, there's going to tell me that's where the black people are at.
Oh, wow.
And the brown people.
Yeah, but this is not in the wintertime, so now you don't feel like you're cold all the time. Because when you play the other one, you actually felt like the New York ambiance of it. You're like, God damn, it just looks all fucking cold.
I've never played the first one. Do you have it?
Yeah, I have it right there.
I have to borrow that from you. This one looks pretty freaking cool just from what I've seen. I like playing good games like this or some of the new games I've never seen. I really look forward to new games that I can pick up and add to my collection and start playing. This is fucking cool. I like the fact, like I was asking you, what's this all about? And like I was waiting for the zombies or some shit, because that's usually what everything's been, a fucking zombie. But nah, this is human versus human.
Yeah.
This is cool as shit. I mean, the guy crawling with the water bottle, and the chick steps on his ass and takes the bottle. Like, fuck. That's a bad bitch. It looks kind of cool. I mean, it looks like some shit that would happen in this world if some shit went down.
Yeah.
And it'd be some bad shit. Would you be a division guy or would you be a gang?
Probably by default, it'd have to be a gang just because I'm not in the military.
Nah, you'd be dead.
Yeah.
No, if everything went to hell in a handbasket,
You'd be a
I'd be getting my ass up to Ohio. I'd be over there where my buddy is, where he's got all the guns in the world and got everything we ever need, and we can live on the farm there and hunt and do whatever we want to do.
Dead in the first 3 hours.
Wow. Hey, I bet I'd live longer than you.
Nah.
I bet.
I just hope they fix.
I take on the world.
As the division, the first one, the loot system was fixed.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully this time the loot system not as bad as it was at the first time. Because you'd sit there fight this badass guy, and you get, I got a sock cap. Click.
Nice. So here's a question for you: first-person shooters, third-person shooter?
Third.
Nice. Okay. Next thing: open world or closed world?
Well, you're just in New York, so it's just. It's
but you
you
can walk
wherever,
around.
Yeah.
Side missions or just one big mission?
A lot of missions.
So you can help other people, kind of like Skyrim.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Like
Man.
you can sit there, walk around, and you can hear somebody help me, and you can go. You see them up on the stairs, so you have to run the building to find a way to get up there to help them, or
you shoot them.
Well, you can if you want.
Nice.
Or you sit there and you walk, and then there's literally, if the Division 2 does like they did in Division 1, you'll be walking, and gangs will be walking. And that's not part of your mission, but you can see like, there's like 10 of them. Mm-hmm. You don't have to go, you have to try to hide and get around them so you don't get attacked and overwhelmed. Mm-hmm. And try to sneak your way around, and you get around and say, all right, got past them. Because you're just trying to get to your mission.
Is it like Metal Gear, so you got to sneak?
Not all the time.
Not all the time? Okay.
Not all the time. It's kind of both.
That's cool.
But, that's me. I'm more of a stealth person. Because I'm like, I want to get around so I can get to where I need to get.
This motherfucker here stealth? Man, I hear this bitch coming from a mile away. I smelt him getting off the elevator.
You just smelt yourself.
Nice.
Well, no, like I said, I'm looking forward to this. I'm gonna see if I can download the open beta so I can check it out.
And you can play online against people too, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's freaking cool. That sounds like a really good game.
And you can also do your normal missions together at the same time with people online.
Oh wow. I don't know much about the game. I mean, Sean, what do you got to say about it before I give it a rating?
I love the storyline of the Tom Clancy games because I just love Tom Clancy's story, period. His storylines are always awesome. They usually do a pretty good job, even in the games.
Way to stick together, Whitey.
Wow. Yeah, I'm ignoring that. Anyway, so it's the storylines are always awesome with Tom Clancy. The games, it's a 50-50. Some of the games are amazing. Some of them, not so much. Some people think I should have stopped at Splinter Cell or something. But
I remember Splinter Cell.
Yeah. But, personally, like, I actually enjoyed, like, End War, for instance. End War was actually pretty fun. It was a novel take on kind of a strategy game. I mean, you get bored with it, but it was kind of cool how you could command the helicopters through the voice command.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it was a different kind of game. It had some adrenalizing moments because of, like, you're wanting to keep your units alive so they survive and they can take them to the next battle. They get veterancy and they're tougher. And they start kind of getting attached. And he's like, no, not Blackjack. I freaking love Black, you bitches. Like, you get into it. So it was a lot of fun. So, a lot of these Tom Clancy games, they can have that. They have certain things about them that can be really charming and really make you like the game. And for other people that are not a fan, they just hate the game. They hate the things that are wonky and are different about it. So it's always like a 50-50 with a Tom Clancy game.
Are there blue fucking elephants or blue fucking whales?
No.
Okay, well, we're good.
It's always humans. There's never aliens, never zombies.
So a question for you. Any well-known actors playing voices in this game?
I don't remember.
I don't think so. I don't think they don't really usually do that.
Sometimes they do, but this
really?
one, I don't think they did.
I never played these games before. I played Splinter Cell. I would definitely pick this one up. I'll probably just give it a 6 right now because I've never played it. Someone like Rick could probably give you a better rating on the game.
Like right now, I don't want to rate it until I actually touch it. So I'm just saying.
All right, R. Kelly.
Shut up.
Is it he for everyone?
Like I said, I'm waiting for it to come out. If I play the beta, I'll give you a rating on it right now. But I don't have the beta down.
But it's a buy.
Yeah, I'd say it's a buy.
Okay.
I definitely think the trailer's awesome. I think it definitely gives it at least a 6 or 7 appeal. It's definitely a really good trailer.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right, next one we saw was Devil May Cry 5 coming out. Now this one is a continuation from all the other ones from 1 through 4. From what I heard, 3 wasn't that great. 4 was iffy, but 5 looks amazing.
It does. It looks stunning.
Snooze fest. No, I'm just kidding.
It looks amazing. And there's 3 characters you can choose from, which is awesome. You can choose Dante. I forgot the other 2 guys' names. But I know the second one, he was the one that came out in 4. And so now you can play all 3. What's cool about it is that everyone has their own ways that they got to go. And you can see them fight them. If you're playing someone's character, you can see them fight in the background and another person. And then if you actually switch characters, then you can see what you were fighting before, and then you've seen you're fighting now, which is kind of cool. But you can also play together at the same time. From what I also told, also it's like co-op and and go and play also at the same time.
Pretty novel.
Has a Japanese touch, doesn't it? Because the sword looks like the sword the guy from Final Fantasy, the one he carries, looks like the one Snow has.
Yeah, there's actually a Japanimation for it.
Oh, okay.
Show for it too as well, but I watched it, but I wasn't getting into it because I was too busy doing all kinds of other things when I was watching. I was like, I can't get into it. I can't watch this and do this at the same time. So
he was masturbating. Franks and beans.
To demons, huh?
Oh, wow, that's nasty.
Well, shit, whatever floats your boat, bro.
But, oh no, it's like,
Transylvania.
it's just like, this one just has one demon coming in that's going to take over some bad demon, and of course, you got Dante coming in with his ebony and ivory, or I forgot what he calls the sword. And then you have the other guy with the robotic arm because his other arm got cut off and he also has a sword. And then you have the other guy that's like a sorcerer type person.
Calls in the crows.
The soundtrack fucking...
Yeah, it's like... It's like, holy shit.
Yeah, it sounded like some Marilyn Manson,
No, some
maybe
heavy
some
metal.
Rob Zombie, and
No,
then
it's
some,
even heavier
like,
than that, bro. We're talking
no, I mean this is getting into like some hardcore-ish, but there's also definitely some like new metal sound and a little bit of
a lot of heavy death metal in there. That's what I got.
No, that's
did
not
you-
no.
no,
That's
did
not
you hear the
death
one-
metal.
the ones-
Dude, the vocals might be death metal, but that's not death metal.
Okay, well, you know what I mean. The vocals, what I was going.
Okay, now we know the end of Miguel's music expertise is when it gets into metal. Okay, I found your weakness.
Really, I can come back with some death metal. I have death metal on my phone.
Okay, all right.
Don't make me come at you with the death metal.
All right, let's start going over metal genres
like I'm
right
holding-
now.
like I'm
Subgenres and genres.
Like I'm hunched over holding
What's
the door.
mathcore? That's a dog.
Anyway, we're on gaming right now. We'll do metal later.
It's like, oh no.
Breaking Benjamin is metal.
No, absolutely not.
Say that. I got you. I understand. I got it. Never mind. I'm not going to say it. Anyway, my take on this game, I've never played 1, 2, 3, 4. I never knew of this game. I've heard the name, just never really got into it. This shit looks really good. I like the character. I like both the main. It's kind of like playing the game with the three, the archer, the magician, the sorcerer, and then the other person. I can't think of the name of the game. It's interesting, but just like so many games, like Street Fighter, like when Ryu hits you with his blast, it hits you with a blast, and it's like they gotta have like mega thousand beams, like it gotta keep on going forever, rather than just hitting you and stop. Like, I'm going to hit you with my blast, and it's going to take off half your life, but it's just going to be like a boom, and that's it. I don't need the blast to go on, the side effects to go on for another 20 minutes of the whole screen, going all over the screen, and all it does is take that much life from you. That's the only place I have a problem with this. It looks like it's just gone to the extreme. Like, I'm going to hit you with my blade. So I cut you, right? And it's like, like thunder, lightning, everything. A little much. Just a little much on that part. It just seems like they're taking away from it by adding too much over dramatization on any weapon hit or any dog or any kind of magic hit or anything like that. That's the only thing I think they got a little too crazy with that.
I think that was probably for the trailer though. I think they slowed it down in a way with the trailer to give it more of the slow-mo effect.
Okay. See, that's cool. Then if I like I slash you and I see the thing go and it's good, that's fine.
Because I get what you're saying, and I kind of had the same thing too.
Just keep like Honda. I don't even see that kind of shit. No, it isn't. No, because that takes away. Because then you wait forever for the. Okay, the movie's done.
Yeah.
Now continue on. No, just make the action and go. It looks good. I'm very impressed with it. I definitely want to play it. I don't know if I'm going to buy it because I have never really played the game before. So I'd probably rent it and then play it that way. Unlike the Clancy book game, because it's kind of like a fighter, kind of like a shooter game. That's the kind of shit I'm into. This one's a little bit tougher. Even though it has a Castlevania type feel, it's not Castlevania.
No.
So for me, it's a different feel, but it's something I want to play. But I want to rent it out first. And if I like it, then I'm buying it. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
It's a hack and slash. That's
fine.
That's how Devil May Cry's always been. All the fighting moves are always over the top. Switch with it, but it flows. That's what's really good about them. They flow with it. Like you may think when you see the whole thing going all crazy, you may think it's like, oh, I gotta wait for it. No, you can still attack while that one's going.
But then you can't see yourself because you got all this glare of lightnings and bolts and everything you do in the first move. So I shoot my fire blast, for example. Like I don't just making an example. I shoot a fire blast at Sean. So the blast is this big, but I can continue going and fighting. So you see, I'm doing moves, but I can't see what I'm doing because I'm in the blast. Even though the blast is hurting me, you know what I mean? I'm actually running the animation into the animation. So I'm like overplaying what I want to see. I don't know. That's just me. I may not be explaining it correctly, and you guys may be right. It may be just a video. I may be wrong.
I mean, I understand what you're saying, but like I said, it flows.
Okay.
So like I said, you will see everything.
Okay.
I think they did amp up the way it was in the graphics because I was looking at it kind of the same too. I was like, what the fuck? Because it's like some of this stuff looks like it's taking a little too long for the move, but I don't think that wasn't gameplay speed. That was to just give us like the anime effect of like, whoa, look at these big powerful moves.
Like in the one move where the guy shot the big beam out of his hand.
Yeah.
That's like a finishing move. So you know it's already that's like probably when he killed the demon.
Okay, so that's like
the pacing is probably nothing like the trailer.
So that's where I wonder if they get like the Street Fighter effect when you finish them KO and you see everything goes really slow.
No, this one you'll see the fucking demon rip apart.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Alrighty then, a little Mortal Kombat touch. Very nice.
But like I said, I definitely would. Like I said, I might do it like you, also rent it or whatever, because since the other ones were kind of like that. But so far, a lot of people that have had a play at it already, got a preview of it already, and I think it might be out already though, because it came out I think beginning of this month.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of people that got it, they're impressed.
Okay.
So I'm like,
go check it out. See if I can find it in the red box.
So I'm gonna have to go look for it as well.
Don't you still get your GameFly?
Yeah, I still got GameFly. I already got it in my queue.
Oh, okay.
And so, all right, next one we saw was Mortal Kombat 11. That's coming out I think in April.
Yeah, a little bit further down. I think it's April. It's a little further down, I know. I still got some time. Because you can free order and get Shao Kahn.
Shao Kahn.
What you talk about my game? I want to call him the Lazard. I call him the Lazard. I want to call him Kung Lao. I call him Kung Lao. Hung Lo. That's a new character. He hits you with what you don't want to get hit with.
This was the story just...
You don't want that fatality.
The story seems interesting on how they brought all the old characters back. It's something with the time.
You know, it's funny about Mortal Kombat. All the older gods, and you think that was it. We're raiding them. And then all of a sudden there's more older gods. And there's other gods that have this kind of power too. And then there's Shinnok. And then there's Quan Chi. Now, it's
the future. And there's
now you have a time
destruction
person. So it's like, whatever. I don't care. Everybody's back. That's great for me. I love that shit.
And the violence is still there.
Oh, the violence got a little. They ramped it up.
I think it went up.
Yeah.
It's like they took notes from Punisher or something. It looks like some good shit.
Again, the one thing that bothers me with the Mortal Kombat game is what they've done here in the last couple of them. Didn't even hear. I love the movie. Don't get me wrong. I love the let me slash you. Get over here. Get over here. Stick you and I pull you over here and the blood comes right. I like when they do. You do now. They have another bar. You have another bar. So when you ratchet this bar up, then you can do your super triple moves or whatever, and you do it. That's when you get the slow motion. You see the cracking of the bones, the cracking of the knees.
Well, that's not actually that's not a bar.
Well, what is it?
That's actually just a move. It's an X-ray.
Well, no, they have the thing down there where you get the extra. That's when it knows you can do it. They had it on the last one.
Yeah, I played it. We always like, oh, X-ray move. Click.
Yeah, that's why X-ray move. Yeah, I don't mind that, but it's again that kind of seems like it slows the game down at some point. I don't mind, but after you do it a million times, you don't want to see it anymore.
I don't know. I always did it because it took a lot of power.
I mean, that's cool, but I mean, saying after you do it once, okay, I've seen it, done it, don't want to see it again. Let's go. They have to have a flag where you can take that off. You can still do the move, but you don't have to see all the slow motion shit. After you've done it 20, 30 times, you don't want to see it another 20, 30 times. You're like, ugh.
He's boring. Blood and guts. Blood and guts.
That's all I want. I don't need that. Just let me slap fucking Sub-Zero around and kill him and that's it. I don't need to see his... I know what I'm doing to him. I don't need to know. My fist is going through his anus. I got it.
Why are you going through his anus?
Because that's what Scorpion does.
He fists everybody?
He's hardcore, bro. Finish him.
But plays him like a little puppet?
I don't know who all the other voices. I just know they got Ronda Rousey to play Sonya Blade.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's any other...
I don't even know. I'm glad that Barack is back, and they've amped him up some.
Yeah,
they've added some other. I thought I saw something on the EA when it first came out. That when they first released it, they did some changes to it also, where you can get different old school look or whatever too. I think I can't remember a skin, kind of like a skin. You can change it.
Mm-hmm.
Liu Kang's back.
He might be a bad guy.
Kung Lao is back. Raiden. Yeah, that's a trip. How through the thing, how Liu Kang was a good guy, and then after you get to 4 or 5, he gets killed by Shinnok and Quan Chi, and then Raiden comes back to save him, and then Raiden goes bad. It's a trip, man. This game has gone. You don't really need to know the story to play the game, but when you do the story, you kind of want to figure out what the hell happened. You probably want to go read Wikipedia to figure out what the hell went on in the previous one, so you know where the story's at, or go play the other games. But any Mortal Kombat enthusiast will love the game, especially when you go up there and you get the uppercut and you hear the toasty. That's the best part of the whole game. Toasty.
What'd you think of it, Sean?
I thought this looked amazing. This honestly looks like the best Mortal Kombat that has ever come out recently. Of course you can't beat the classics, but for all the new ones, this looks like the best one yet. And it's just everything about it, just like the brutality is on a whole new level. It's like they took notes from all the best violent movies and TV shows that we've had recently, like The Punisher and shit like that. And it's like they took the same kind of just, oh yes, yes, kill him. It's so satisfying to just watching this gruesome stuff happen. And then the storyline looks very interesting. Actually, I was intrigued by it. I was like, where are they going with this? I want to find out, who's on what side, and there's alliances being forged that wouldn't normally be there because they're like, well, we got common cause now because of this crap. So it seems like this is going to be probably the most interesting one, I think, as far as the storyline wise. And I'm interested to see how they tie in the actual gameplay and scenarios and things that happen with the overarching story.
So you can have old school Kano taking on, not Khan, but Kotal Khan. The other guy.
Cobra Khan?
Kotal Khan.
Oh.
Kotal. Kotal Khan. He's the other guy you saw in the blue that was standing next to, whatchamacallit. It's cool. Then you have Kung Lao in there and all those guys. Goro, hopefully, he's in there. I mean, it's just amazing. I've always loved all the Mortal Kombat games.
I wonder if they bring back Montaro.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I don't know who's all back, but this is freaking cool. I mean, Sean just touched on it. I remember when this damn thing first started off, and you could only go left or right. And, it was just that one screen, like this. And then all of a sudden they made it where stuff was flying in the screen. All of a sudden you could fly off the screen. Then all of a sudden you moved. Now you can move up. Now you can do a lot more. It's gone so far.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited. And
I always think they did enough and then they find a way to do more.
Yeah. Noob Saibot. Rain. Yeah, I can't wait, dude. I'm excited. This is another game I'm picking up as well.
Same here.
I'm just so Mortal Kombat is my jam. I love it. Ever since I was beating Asian kids in the arcade, I love the game. And ever since that kid whooped my ass, I spent thousands of quarters to get better at it.
Yeah, all in all, I'm definitely going to get that as well. Sean,
I'd get it for sure.
If you don't know if you want to get this game, go on Twitter. Go to Mortal Kombat on Twitter and look at all the damn stuff they have out there. They have trailer for everybody. They have the story on some of them, too. It is fucking awesome.
Yeah, you have to hate fighters if you didn't want to play this game.
And you can see the creators talking and, the old-fashioned, toasty! That's the best thing in the world. Get over here,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, that sound effect's going to get pulled in on this one.
You got to go get the original one, though. He's better.
Oh no, that's all our game trailers that we have for this one. Sean, do you have any gaming news?
Yeah, some brief gaming nooses. Nooses for
We're hanging
everybody.
them.
So the new Sonic-based movie. Have you guys seen anything of what that looks like?
I just saw the movie trailer. I mean the movie poster.
Oh yeah. Okay, so there is so much hate coming up because of the way that they're making the Sonic in this movie look. Everybody is just so pissed off. There's all of this trolling and stuff going on over it. And if you look at it, it does look pretty horrible. It is what the hell are they even doing? It's like they're trying to create some kind of new version of animated cute or something, some kind of new style DreamWorks kind of a thing, and it's a total flop, total fail. Does not look good at all. I'm not even going to disgrace this room with the images. So, let's just say big fail on that one. Nobody's interested. I don't even know what's going to happen to that movie. You know, maybe they'll. Well, you know what? Here, go ahead. Look at that Sonic. Look at that shit.
There's nothing wrong with that.
For Sonic.
What? Oh, he looks too happy. It's not defined. He doesn't look vicious enough. He doesn't look. What's the word I'm looking for?
He doesn't have the intensity. He doesn't have anything. The edginess,
he looks cartoonish. He looks
like he's supposed to be in
a Disney movie.
A Disney movie or something, yeah. Or it looks like Over the Hedge or something. It's like, what the hell? What are they doing here?
For the sharpness, the contrast, the points and everything like he normally has in the game.
Yeah, you know, it's something to give him at least a similar look to what he has. You could change the color on
that, and that would be perfect Tails.
He's supposed to be...
That's the way Tails would look.
Tails looks... You could
it's a live action movie as well.
Yeah, Tails would be more of the kiddie one looking, because he is. Yeah. And Sonic would be more, like you said, more aggressive looking.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, I think it's a little bit overboard of how much people are getting upset about it. But at the same time, it is like... Wow, why are you going with that? Like, what the hell? But anyway, yeah, so that's one thing. Also, Last of Us 2 release date might have actually been leaked. So it's getting hinted out there. But let's see.
Can't wait for that scroll down now. That little cinematic trailer just got you hyped for it.
Yeah, so the whispers are that it might have a 2019 release date. So might actually be coming out this year.
So this is the hedgehog Sean wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a little closer. I'm actually more like original Sonic, but, you know, hey. So, you know, it's the whispers are 2019 and maybe in October.
Oh, okay.
So that's the rumor we got going on because there was actually a website that got launched and actually mentioned some details of some stuff got taken down. So, you know, who knows? Yeah. Yeah, a little closer to that. Yeah, there we go.
Is Knuckles going to be in it? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, that's a good question.
If Knuckles is in, I'm down.
Ooh.
How about the Black Sonic?
Oh, Shadow the Hedgehog. Uh-huh. Man, they done fucked him up, though, in so many ways, because they couldn't freaking decide on one storyline for him, so they got like 3 or 4 different ones. It's like, okay, just make him his clone, all right? Just stick with that.
See, Tails is cartoony.
Yeah, he was. He could have. They could have gotten away with doing a Tails like that. You're right about that. Okay, the other thing was Fortnite had a really interesting event. As much as I hate Fortnite and everything that has come to stand for and just ruining modern video games, in my opinion. But anyway, they had actually an event where the EDM recording artist, for anybody who doesn't know this guy, Marshmello was actually virtually on the stage in Fortnite earlier in the month. And it was the biggest event they've ever had. They had 8.3 million people witnessing the destruction of the strange purple cube. And so it was basically a live event, and Marshmello's music was actually being played there, you know, in the game and in the event. So really interesting thing. It's kind of, you know, what's interesting about the whole thing is it's kind of like stepping into this new era of almost like augmented reality and VR and things happening in virtual reality and reality simultaneously. So it's interesting stuff, trippy stuff, and it was interesting for the fact that 8.3 million people were actually involved in it. So it's, you know, crazy stuff. Kind of reminds me of like when World of Warcraft wowed the world as being the game that got millions of people to play.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, this is just like one of those people are taking notice because big things are happening kind of stuff.
Also, I got this from IGN. You know the PlayStation Classic?
Uh-huh.
The little PlayStation they brought to have the old PlayStation 1? And it was selling for so much, but nobody was buying it. It was bombing big time and everything because a lot of the games on there are like, well, I don't know if it's worth that much, whatever. Walmart, from what I was reading in an article, is selling it for $39.99.
Oh!
So if you want to get it, it's a deal right now. It's going out over at Walmart if you want to get it. So for $39.99, you get, I think, for how many games are on it.
Is the original one the PlayStation 1?
Yeah. It's about like this freaking big. It's little.
Huh.
And it connects with HDMI and everything to your TV. The controllers, it's still a cord connected to it, but it's the old all the old PlayStation 1 games that are all on there.
Oh. Interesting.
It started off at like $99, and then it dropped down to like $59.
Now that's just ludicrous.
Now it's at $39.99.
See, they should have been more realistic in the first place when they were like releasing like the SNES and the Sega and like these retro consoles. They should have stuck more in that vicinity of prices, because honestly, it's two people these days now. You know, in relativity wise, it's in that retro genre at that same point. So,
well, I do have some news for you guys. I forgot about it, and I meant to bring it up. And where the hell did it go? I just lost it.
Well, he's looking this up real quick. I have to say this one. All right, are y'all hyped for Suicide Squad 2? I know it's kind of going into movies here, but a little bit, because you got Suicide Squad 1. It wasn't the best storyline, but it actually did pretty good. We all enjoyed it. Suicide Squad 2. Will Smith is not coming back as Deadshot.
Who? Oh, God. Omar Epps?
No.
Who?
T'Challa?
Idris Elba is going to come
back as
Deadshot.
You know what? Hey.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm for that.
Okay, so we're going a different way with it. Okay.
I feel like Idris Elba would put more into it than Will Smith. I honestly wasn't really feeling his. Like I felt like he wasn't really into the role that much.
No, I thought he did pretty well.
I mean, he did good, like he would do in any role, but I didn't feel like he really owned the role, like he really loved it. It was like, this is just a role to him. It's just making money.
I got you. Well, a game close to my heart may be coming out a lot later now. It was mentioned it'd probably be 2019. Now it could be 2020. Could possibly be 2021. There was a tease of some mountains and some horizon that was sent out there that got the internet going crazy. Elder Scrolls 6.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's still developing, so don't know if it's going to make it the end of the year or maybe next year or the year after.
Oh, so we're in mystery.
Metroid 4 is supposed to be coming out in December as well.
Damn.
But yeah, all I know is that Elder Scrolls is one I'm waiting for. But now I may have to wait for a little bit longer.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, it's
well, I mean, at least though, the good thing is if they're taking their time with it, that's a good sign. Because too many of these games, they're just crapping them out like crazy, and that's exactly what they end up being, crap. You know, It's just like they're just milking the zombie cow, like we talked about. So especially with these franchise games, you want them to take their time to make sure that it's not just going to be a shitty game just running off the title.
Yeah.
Because there's too many of those.
Yeah, that's all the news that I got. I don't know.
There's the picture.
Oh, wow. Holy crap, the graphics. The graphics!
That right there tells you enough.
Honestly, I still think about buying Skyrim. I've never played it.
Oh, I have it at the house. I can loan it to you if you want to play it.
Yeah. Well, other than that, one interesting thing is, 90s throwback, Neopets.
What?
Neopets have a new mobile game that's coming out, apparently. So, yeah, we're going to let that sink in for a minute.
Go ahead, Mike.
I'll fucking kill myself now. What's that thing you saw on Goldberg's? Where everybody had the little baby thingies? Is that what? That's not
That's what it is.
Yeah. He starts taking them all up. The coach takes them away. And then they start dying. He feels so bad.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a mobile game. It's hits puzzle and dragons and words with friends is I guess what some of the games that it's going to be taking from in similar style.
Interesting. When is another Diablo going to come out? It's about time, don't you think?
I don't know. BlizzCon hadn't come out. I know the only thing about the last BlizzCon they did it. They were throwing something out there that was coming out, and it was going to be a mobile game.
Okay.
I think it was either part of. I think it was a Diablo thing. It was going to be a mobile thing, and everybody booed the hell out of Blizzard on that one.
Mm.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, because why would they want it on a phone? They want to play.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Because we have Diablo at the house. Oh God, I love that fucking game.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, BlizzCon that comes out towards the summer, so we won't know until.
You know, have you guys noticed this recent trend? It seems like the gamer crowd is getting a little more intense, where they're really letting these publishers and the console makers and stuff like they're being like a little bit. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. I mean, you guys tell me what you think, but they're getting the diva on a little bit where it's like, this is what we expect, not that.
Yeah, well, you don't want to take a step back.
Yeah.
First of all, the gamer's spending $60 a game, depending on all the systems they're buying, all the fucking games that they're playing, or they be playing them on the PC. So you spend the money to get the amazing card, the video. If you're playing on the computer, you pay the money to get the amazing card, the great sound, and everything else. If you have the PlayStation, you have you upscale like Rick does, and you have the badass TV. You don't want to take a step back and go back to the Pong era. You expect it to be more.
Yeah.
And if they're doing a trilogy, or if they're doing a story, you expect it to pick up from there. They don't expect you to go like way off in the left field.
Right.
No, I understand that. I get, but people want this, and with some games that's fine, but not with all of them. And that's what I'm going to say. Some games they need to stop and go with a different story because the shit is dead. You done beat the horse. The zombie shit is dead. You done beat it dead already. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Okay, enough's enough.
Hey,
Another
zombie game.
The Walking Dead is about to walk away. Okay, so it's like. You can't do this anymore.
It's the Walker Dead. not Texas Ranger either.
Exactly. So it's Chuck Norris kicking ass and biting ass at the same time.
Kicking ass and biting ass.
So I think that's what. And honestly, the computer people, the video game people, it's their fault.
Yeah,
they made shit amazing, and you got these people like, oh, we can't wait to see what's next. And then you want to unveil something that's shit?
Yeah.
Well, people are going to tell you, we're not going to buy this crap. And guess what? The moment you don't buy something, the company tanks, and there it goes.
Yeah, you got a point there. And that is interesting, because there is the psychology to it, is that the games have gotten better and better in so many ways. So it's set higher and higher standards. Whereas movies, I mean, they kind of have tipped off at a point where it's like, how can you really up the ante anymore? It's just kind of more of the same technology wise and experience wise. They'd really have to start bringing in innovative technologies to do anything any different. At this point, it's just playing trends and different kinds of storytelling and stuff like that. There's not really any way that it can really improve. But video games have constantly improved and ratcheted up to funner gameplay, more expansive universes, etc., etc. So we expect this, certain standard of gameplay and storyline and also fan service and actually giving people what they want.
You know what else adds into this crap that makes the gaming guys having to ratchet up? The esports shit now.
Oh, you're right. You know what?
That plays a big factor in stuff now. So if we're going to use your game as the esports stuff, your game can't be shit.
That's true.
It's just, this would have been a great one to have George on to talk with us. That'd been nice, or even have Zach on. He could have probably given us some hints on some other stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That would have been interesting.
We might have to hit them up later down the road and find out what games are going to be used in this league and whatnot.
Right. Yeah. And that brings on a whole different dynamic too of the entire video gaming world, and which adds in a note of seriousness to it. Because when you think about it, Clutch Gaming, owned by the Astros,
Rockets.
Rockets. Yeah. My bad. Rockets. But there is a whole different professionalism of level that is coming to all this.
Klutz Gaming. Klutz Gaming Podcast, our buddies George Lindsay and Zach, his son. You might know George from The Bull here in Houston, Country Bull. The radio, I can't even think of the station now, but it's The Bull. And of course, Echo Fox is Rick Fox is down there in California. One of my former players works for him on that. So it's pretty big.
Nice.
It's a big thing, so... that's all I got, guys. What you got, Rick?
That's all I got.
One last thing.
John keeps adding more.
One more interesting thing. Nintendo.
You're gonna get that Transylvanian.
Transylvanians have their own gaming department now.
Nice. The Transylvanians.
Yeah. Now in this one, we're trying to show that vampires are the good guys. No, but Nintendo actually announced a VR kit. So they're going into VR with a Switch.
So you can ride a Yoshi.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Not that way.
VR doesn't always have to be that way, Miguel.
That's
Jeez.
disgusting. You must dig inside the Yoshi and pull out the egg. I got it. Yoshi's giving birth. Yoshi. Birth. It's not birth. It's birth. Wario stuck up Yoshi's exteriors.
If Nintendo was going to go in any kind of weird direction, it would be some kind of weird shit like that, like birthing Yoshis or some kind of shit.
It's like, oh no, that's all I have. You don't have anything else on there?
No, that's pretty much it. Just the DIY kits by Labo or Labo. I don't know. I don't like that. I'm not comfortable with the sound of that company name, but anyway.
I think that's that company that has it where they build a box and stuff that they can do now and put the gaming wise.
Yeah, and there's also some higher end ones that are coming into the scene too. But yeah, it's kind of like almost like the Samsung VR kind of thing.
Speaking of boxes, Loot Crate?
I haven't gone back to it because I have so many bills.
Oh, okay, got you.
He's got so much money, he's just not even deigning to buy it.
He's overextended
He's like,
himself.
says bills, he got so many $100 bills.
As we sit around here with his total fucking gem, his Xbox, his PlayStation, his Switch, his 65,000 TV, his, what is that? Diamonds?
Well, if you would pay for a streaming service, I wouldn't have to pay for them all. I could probably have some extra money.
Streaming service is $8. That's a little too rich for my blood. I need the ghetto service.
He's going on my Netflix, now my DC Universe,
I don't know what you're talking about.
my Voodoo.
I can't even afford a phone. What are you talking about?
So that's, if he, you take one of the streaming services from me, then it'd be great.
Hello? Hey, man.
I can't hear. We're going through a tunnel.
Hey, when I signed up for this podcast,
That's his perks, damn it.
But I do have a couple of questions here before we go over for the rest of the night here. This is just for future people know that Comapalooza is coming.
We already signed up. Other than that, that's it. That's it for our gaming episode.
Yeah, when we do our next movie reviews, we'll be able to do Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
I actually went and saw Happy Death Day 2, which I really enjoyed. I actually saw Greta. Fucking weird movie. But yeah, I'll bring that too, so we can talk about that.
Okay.
But yeah, this is episode 119. It's been all about the gaming, the playing the games, if you want the game, and Sean's Transylvanian transformation. Transformation twist.
Yeah, that's not going on.
I'm Rick.
I'm Sean.
I am the MiG-1.
And we out.
Thank you for joining us, thinking shit through one podcast at a time.